Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Irrelevant Stories, a show where we sit and drink and have a conversation about absolutely random topics. And today is the series what we recommend, part 2. So here's what it is. Chalo, and on the panel today we have Rishikesh, Kritin, Ganpati, and Shivani, and Nikhil as your co-host. So, sorry, co-host nahi, main host.
Co-host.
I'm taking over the podcast.
I'm so used to. Finally.
Kritin
Kritin is so happy. Kritin is happy. Kritin is so happy right now.
Kritin is like that Shaguni.
There can be only one of these two reasons why Nikhil fucked up. Okay. He's so high from the trip that abhi tak nahi utra hai, or he's fed up with the podcast already.
No, it is. 2 साल से fed up नहीं हुआ, dude.
Kritin is taking over.
Kritin सोएगा.
Dude, finally he'll sleep. Like मेरा plan खत्म. But this series को मैंने ये series को ना नाम दिया है What We Recommend. Good title.
Good title.
Approved.
What we recommend. So this is part 2. So basically, now I'll start. Initially, we'll start telling what is this series about, so that every month you end up having some idea when we release an episode and not be like, "Hey, ye pehle kiya hua." So basically, what the series is we at the end of every month. We are going to be releasing an episode which we are going to recommend stuff. It's going to be about music, books, movies, series, or just stuff that we like to share about. Okay, and take whatever you can from the episode. And now let's start off with something that each of you would like to recommend just right off the bat for our audiences to take something out of it. Bolo. So what is that one thing that you would like to recommend after having gone through, like, if you have been in the previous episode and you're coming in here again, what would you like to recommend? Or if you're somebody new, what would you like to recommend? What?
You are recommending stuff, right?
Yeah. What is what is this something new that you consume this month that you would like to recommend?
Yeah. So you got me 2 books, right? I forgot.
Yeah. How?
Hello.
Like, even if you haven't completed, you can talk about
No. So I read this one. So I read this book known as Kim.
Hmm.
Wait. No. It's a Korean book. So yeah. I mean, like, again, Kim Ji-young, born 1982. So this book had it was a really small book, but it had a really deep impact in me. So the story is basically about how a woman in Korea is finding it difficult. It's just not her. It's her mother, it's her grandmother too. So they say how it has been changed, how each and every one of them went through troubles. So if you read that book, you could closely relate to how even the Indian culture is sort of.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's
sort
pretty
of
cool.
same
So is
set
it like
of
an
troubles.
autobiography or?
I don't know. I didn't read that. The book was good. It was recommended, so I read it. So it hit me really, really, because one of my friends, she's like married, she has a kid, and she's in abroad. So she used to say certain stuff. I'm like, hey buddy, push through, be motivated, you can do everything and stuff. But after I knew whatever problem she's facing, I could understand, but not in a deeper level. But after reading this book, I understood, these are the things she's going through. And after reading this book, I wrote a huge text to her. She has a kid. So what are the troubles? So they discuss about it. And the main character and the person has the idea from the starting of the book, and it travels.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's so good. It was so good. Yeah, and I was in a reading slump for this entire year.
Oh, okay. So it was good to get back and complete a book and read.
Yeah. Within a day or 2, I completed this book. Before this, I read one more book. I'm just looking the name.
Cool. So we'll go around the next person till the end, till you find the book.
No, I'll find it. Cool. Yeah, Almond. So this is also a book. This is also a Korean book, Korean translation book. Beautiful book.
What is it about?
It's about a kid who, I mean, we can't say he's mentally challenged and all, but he can't read people's emotion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Emotionally saturated.
No.
Whatever.
Not emotionally saturated. So there's a part in brain, if the development of that part isn't that, I guess,
I was about to say basically every Indian man, but yeah.
No, no. So it starts. He'll be like 3 or 4 years, and someone's kid will be like beaten up and will be bleeding. So he'll go to the shopkeeper and say, "Hey, there's a kid who's bleeding," without no expression, without anything. That shopkeeper won't believe. And he'll say 4 to 5 times, he won't believe. Then the shopkeeper will go and see it will be his own son.
Oh.
So that's how the book starts. So people don't. Then he has a bond with his like another guy who he meets randomly, another girl who meets in his college, school, and how they are like whatever the relationship or how it is going. Like beautifully written. Again, it's written in Korean, and the translation was so simple that I read it in 2 to 3 days. Just 3 days I read the next book, Korean book. I read it in 2 days. So as a starting, if you are in a reading slump and you want to read something, you can read these books.
That's nice. Pretty cool. Very cool. Very cool. So the books that recommended, pretty cool. So you read it after a really long time. So like, how long did it take for you to like get out of that slump and just read again? Like 6 months?
For you to buy those books. Like as it took you
So I bought the books and I gifted to someone.
That's how long it took.
No. So one book he got. Another book I went to Phoenix for something. So I went to the Crossword. I had a plan of going to Crossword, but it didn't. So I had planned. I was like, I'm making this plan. I'm going to Crossword. So I went to Crossword in Phoenix, and I got like 2 to 3 books. So one among them is Almond. I wanted to.
I went all the way to Phoenix to buy a book. That's great.
No, I went to Phoenix for something else. I went to Phoenix for something else.
Jod pakda gaya na.
Dude, I said.
Macha aayega na bedu.
So the point was to go, then go to Crossword, and it didn't happen. I was like, fuck it. If if the other person or the other group of persons are like people are not going to come to Crossword, I'm going to go to Crossword. I want to buy books.
Correct.
I didn't realize that you covered it up with other persons, but fine. Yeah.
Sure. Let's the truth be not spoken out loud.
Yeah. That person might listen to this podcast. So
the less we speak about it, the better.
Yeah. I got this.
They who not be named.
They can Voldemort. Fuck it.
Too much importance you are giving to that person. Zero fucks given. So I bought Almond. I bought Figuring Karke ek book. So then I bought short stories of Rabindranath Tagore.
Very good.
But I gave it to somebody else. I had to give. Somebody asked me. One of my friends. He asked me.
No, I
have to say he. Oh, okay. For Nikhil, I'll say she asked me.
No judgments here.
After that, I met one person. She asked me, so I gave that person a book.
You know the thing is, whoever like this is any gender for that matter. मैंने जिनको books दिए ना आज तक मेरे को return ही नहीं किया है.
High five.
आज तक मेरे को नहीं दिया है लड़की को या लड़के को कोई भी. मेरे 15 बुक ऐसे हैं आउट इन द यूनिवर्स. मतलब कई तो फैले हुए हैं मालूम नहीं किधर है. आउट इन द यूनिवर्स है. मतलब कहाँ आयरलैंड में जापान में यूएस में किधर है मालूम नहीं मेरे को. बट एग्जिस्ट कर रहे हैं.
I lost count.
Literally, dude.
See, I'll say to people, if you want a book, I'll buy and give.
Best.
I'm ready to give.
I'll buy book लेते देता हूँ.
Yeah, I'll give you, but don't ask a book from my collection.
I should start doing that. I mean, I have also lost some good books. Yeah, there's this author called Sujata in Tamil. Okay, he writes amazing stuff. I bought this supernatural thriller kind of a novel that he had written. I gave it to one of my friends. And I gave it to one of my friends, and it never came back.
So actual supernatural thriller happened.
I had given one more book to him, which I had finished reading. Now this I didn't even finish reading, and I gave it to him. I like this guy reads a lot of them, and I gave it to him. It never came back.
Actually, my dad used to say this. Sujata novel was the best novel. He used to tell.
He's amazing.
Oh, really?
If you want to discover reading in Tamil, Sujata is the best person to start with.
And he's also a dialogue writer in Tamil movies.
Yeah, he used to be. He used to collaborate a lot with Kamal Hassan.
Shankar.
Shankar. Yeah.
Can you dive deeper into this? Because I'm as a person who does not really have knowledge about this much.
Rishikesh, go ahead.
Rishikesh.
அவனுக்கு தெரியாது. add na Muthukumar.
I haven't read any book, but I used to hear stories like
from
my dad,
Parents.
obviously.
So
And
I did not
he's
have...
he's a what is it, bookworm.
Okay, call your dad.
Nice.
Let's add him in the podcast.
Exactly.
நீங்க சொல்லுங்க uncle. கேட்போம் uncle. But yeah.
I did not
No,
have a choice.
I can show you. Here is the cupboard full of books.
Sure.
Just bring some of them.
No, he can't bring it. Switch off the green screen or.
One second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before that, I'll add the reason why I hate giving books to people is most of the books which I have in my collection are gifts. So anybody
Correct,
asks
makes
what you want for your birthday, I'll say buy me like 3-4 books and give. So the
Fair
point
enough.
is,
Correct.
it's not written that hey, so it's the book from so and so. But if I see that book, how? Yeah, Nikhil gave me that book, or Gans
see-
gave me that book.
Right. I see
It's-
pillows behind Rishikesh. Is there was there
I
some
see.
kind of
I see.
My room. It's my room.
I see a hostal, a college hostel.
I'm
No,
happy
exactly.
that I'm not
Boys'
saying
hostel's room.
He said books and then he's showing pillows. I thought there's some kind of analogy
No,
there. I
so
don't
that's
know.
a cupboard.
See the cupboard.
Oh,
See the
okay.
cupboard.
वो कबर्ड खोल के दिखा भाई.
हाँ, वही.
कबर्ड देख के क्या फर्नीचर को मैं प्रेस करूं कि क्या मस्त इंजीनियर वुड है.
I'm happy that I didn't see any undies
Oh yeah.
because I have
Even
seen in Zoom open.
Whose undies is also yeah. But
I have seen in Zoom open.
Okay, let's focus on books now. Yeah.
सही था. Okay. ये झुक के अभी कर रहे हो.
Okay, currently
सही है.
I'm reading this book.
Yellow
Yellow face.
Yellow
It's a
Face.
thriller, no?
I don't know. The starting is really fun. So
It's a thriller, yeah.
So it's like Shivani and Gans are friends, and both of them are authors.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
read
yeah,
the
yeah.
blurb of the book.
Yeah.
It felt too pulpy. I kept it back.
It's a dark humor, so I love dark humor. So
I
she-
like how it's true.
The first book itself, Kolayam Kalam.
Oh, nice.
Wow, dude, it looks very.
Nikhil said
I
wow
don't
for
know.
something else.
I don't know. I saw my direction ही किधर और ही गया. Like nice. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
go on, finish about this book, dude.
So,
Yeah.
Sujata, he started off writing when he's actually from Srirangam, Trichy. He grew up there, and he was an engineer back then itself. So around 60s, 70s itself, he started writing.
Oh,
After his job, he used to start writing, and after a point, he enjoyed writing so much more that he quit his job. So his stories used to come as series in these dailies and monthly magazines like Kumudam and all that.
So basically, short stories would come up in those magazines.
So
and
short stories, novels, everything.
Oh,
And he's such a versatile and prolific writer. I can say he's the Steven Spielberg of Tamil literature, easily.
Oh, that
Because
good.
the kind of genres he's touched upon, no,
Even
amazing.
touched a lot of sci-fi, I heard.
Yeah.
Lot.
His
Robo.
intelligence he was so intelligent.
Hmm.
He came up with a story called a story where flying cars were there in the year 1980.
Wow.
He's very intelligent, and the movie, right, Robo. Rajnikant, is based on his novel called I forgot the name of the novel. Yeah, forgot the
Google
name
it.
of the novel.
Google it. Let me Google it.
Yeah.
So another question is: are there any translated works of the author?
Yeah.
Like, because I would
I'm
like
not
to,
sure.
like-
I don't
Not
know.
sure about it.
I don't know. He also introduced his own version of Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson called Ganesh Vasant.
Yeah.
And Vasant is a flirt. Ganesh is a serious guy. And when they both get together and solve crimes and all, no, actually they are lawyers, but they solve crimes. So it's really very fun. I have read a lot of
In this Kolayam Kalam also, they are the main characters.
Yeah. So what happens is Vasant, whenever he sees a woman, he starts flirting. And cracks adult jokes with them.
Very good.
The bad part is that the women don't get it. that bad. And Ganesh keeps telling him, shut up, listen. You have to focus on the job we have. Not the job that you want to get it done. So,
Got the book.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yenniya Yendira, yes. So that's the name of the novel on which this book
Wait,
is.
wait, wait, let
This
me-
movie is written.
Which movie?
Based.
Endiran.
Robo.
Robo.
Yeah. So it's like the plot opens up in the year 2021, where India is ruled by a dictator.
Oh fuck!
Oh, speaking of dictators, let me admit. Speaking of dictators, we welcome Venki on the panel. Dude, Venki.
क्या हो रहा है?
What? We were talking about a book.
Venki, you seem high or sleep deprived.
I just woke up. I was sleeping.
No wonder. No, Venki is just giving context. So we were talking. Kritin was describing about a book where India in the year 2021 is under a dictatorship, and exactly at that point, Venki walked in. I don't know what happened there.
And the book was written in 1980s.
And his surname is Acharya.
अभी देख ले भाई. अभी देख ले भाई. What happened, Venki? Why are you so sad?
No, he's still processing.
Zindagi.
Still processing exactly. I just woke up, so I'm slow at things right now.
It's fine.
Okay, before he starts cracking jokes, move on.
Nah, please.
आगे जाके सबकी फटेगी. Move on.
ये भाई ऐसा इतना कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं देने का किसी को. But anyway, so as we discussed, great books. Thank you so much for it's nice to actually talk about regional authors as well. Because in somewhere in this pure, I'm not able to read because I really don't understand Tamil, but would like to someday.
Oh, I thought you don't.
After staying in Chennai for how long?
Hey, that's
25
all
years.
you shouldn't say.
I can speak. I can speak actually. It's nice to speak Tamil.
Especially bad words.
That's exactly what I'm getting at.
I was
You
just
can
saying-
understand.
Spewing cuss words doesn't count as speaking the language.
Hey,
Abe, I can speak, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah. You have to see Shivani speak Tamil, dude. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Let's recommend something else. Okay.
Yeah. So this is his book. Actually, it's in message. So it's his best stories in English. It's available in Amazon. Yeah.
And also,
cool. I'll
my
link this
dad
up.
used to tell a story about. There is a short story which Siddhartha wrote, where a person who gets a time machine in a watch. Okay, he travels back to I think Kingdom times, and he lost the watch. He would lost the watch.
So
And-
he's stuck there.
Yeah, he's stuck there, and there one person who gets the watch, and he will travel back in time here. So it'll go around like this.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, provided he wrote the story at 1980s, I guess. This story.
Yeah.
He's very brilliant. That way, I mean, very futuristic in his thinking. He predicted smartphones and all in 90s, even before they came up. So
He was the Simpsons.
This is basically Simpsons
Simpsons.
before Simpsons. Simpsons before Simpsons.
S.
Yeah,
Rangarajan,
context,
that's the name of the author.
Author?
Sujata is his wife's name. So he used to write under his wife's name as his pseudonym. Yeah.
Pen name.
Pretty cool. So nice.
I actually wanted to say this, but it was like people are skipping this. Nikhil
right.
for Sujata சொன்னே ஓ பொண்ணாதா இருக்குன்னு நினைச்சிட்டான். And you're like he.
Actually, that's not the only person who writes under a woman's pen name. There's one more couple of friends, guys called Subha. So actually their names is Suresh and Bala. They are friends. They write novels. So they took their first two letters of the Tamil names and made the Subha. They also write really good novels.
Yeah.
So the reason I know all of this is because after coming back from Punjab, right? That's father decided screw TV, no more TV. So I go to school, come back, go around and play with friends. That's pretty much about it. But afterwards, what happened? My parents decided to become the members of the local library there. So they used to bring books from there, and every time they bring books, per person, 3 books is what it was allowed, and the chanda for a year was 5 rupees. So it was government library. So they used to bring books from there, Tamil books. My father used to read a lot of Sujata. That's how he started reading, and then he moved on to literary Tamil much earlier to that. And my mother used to read a lot of family drama written by authors like Lakshmi, Ramanichandran, Anuradha Ramanan, and all of that. I used to read that also. So I used to read everything that they used to get, because that was the only source of entertainment. There was no other. Parents didn't have smartphones. There was only one landline at home. So
उस टाइम पे स्मार्टफोन था भी नहीं.
Or even mobile phones. My parents didn't have mobile phones also. So only landline was there. So
I had a fun fact. Okay, you said the author's name is Subha, right? Can you say it once more?
Yeah, Subha. Yeah.
SUBA ரெண்டு author பேர் இருந்துச்சுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு சொல்ல.
Right. So their names are Suresh and Bala.
Yeah. Hence my mom's name is Subha.
Oh, nice.
My mom's name is SUB. And hence I know this. So
nice,
connection.
Nice.
Hence I know this author. That's the reason I'm again asking the author's name.
And there are other authors like Pattukotte Prabhakar, it's called. So he used to write again quirky detective stories. There's one crime stories. One more guy called Rajesh Kumar. He used to write the masala kind of crime stories. Yeah. So there are so many authors like this. I started reading them, and slowly my father started going back in time in terms of books. So that's when he brought in Kalki. So the first ever book I read of Kalki was this one, Parthiban Kanavu. I got hooked. I finished it in that's about 300-400 pages book. I finished it in 2-3 days. So that's when I decided, okay, we need to read more Kalki. But unfortunately, I moved to a hostel after 10th, so didn't find any until second year of my college, where one of my seniors had Ponniyin Selvan. That's when I started reading again. So it's like that. So coming back to my suggestion, what I would suggest is I started writing a screenplay. This is something that one of my friends started off, saying 60 days challenge, write 2 pages every day. At the end of 60 days, you will have 120 pages of screenplay. Later on, you can sit and edit. I have always wanted to write one. There was one idea for a short film screenplay that was stuck halfway. Now, this seemed like a nice idea. So I used to come back from work, finish whatever I have to finish, sit at 10-11 and then write 2 pages, whatever happens. Just write 2 pages. And I'm happy with the way things are going. I also realized that I realized that I'm good at writing romance and conflicts around romance than I can write thrillers. So I'm a little stuck there, because there are almost 2 kind of parallel stories that are running in the screenplay. So that's something.
Basically,
yeah.
New York Gen Z girl.
Sorry.
You're basically a New York Gen Z girl.
New York Gen Z girl. Wow, dude, I was waiting for this. I don't know why. I was just waiting. I don't know why. I know I shouldn't be looking at this, but whenever Kanvi was speaking, abhi aayega, aayega hi abhi, aana hi hai. And then Venki was like, comment kiya wo, this is wholesome, and I was like, oh nahi, this is not it. And then suddenly he just went, so New York Gen Z girl, is that what you're talking about?
I actually saw a reel. He guns sonadku appuram idha nyabam vanchu. So Quentin Tarantino, you know the director, right? Everybody knows. Yeah. So
See,
ouch. Everybody knows who he is.
Okay, but let's, for the sake of audience who don't know,
continue.
Venki doesn't know. Can you please explain? Venki doesn't know who Quentin Tarantino is.
Yeah, have you seen Panch in Hindi? Have you heard about Panch movie in Hindi?
No.
Awesome.
अरे वो स्पेनिश है रे, वेंकी स्पेनिश है, तो उसको कैसा मालूम होगा इंडियन?
Yeah.
Okay, have you watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
No.
Heard of the movie at least?
I have heard Once Upon a Time in Bollywood.
अरे वो इमरान हाशमी.
That was Once Upon a Time.
Django Unchained.
Django Unchained.
Kill Bill 1, Kill Bill 2, Reservoir Dogs.
watched Kill Them.
Pulp Fiction.
Inglorious Bastards.
Inglorious Bastards.
यार बकचोदी कर रहा हूँ
उसका चेहरा देख के लग रहा है उसका चेहरा देख के लग रहा है कि क्या, और हम लाइक गांड मरा रहे हैं यहाँ पे बैठ के, उसको आके कंटेंट दे रहे। लास्ट में बढ़िया बोला, लेकिन इनग्लोरियस बास्टर्ड्स बराबर था वो। So perfectly described. Inglorious Bastards.
This is the guy. What he does. So he's like Guns has 2 pages. He doesn't concentrate on story on top. He takes one page and I'll write 1 page. I'll concentrate on that 1 page only. I won't concentrate what's happening in the next scene or what's going to happen at the end of the movie. And there's this one thing about his movie where 2 people will go and they'll be killing people, but they'll be talking about random shit.
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. Reservoir Dogs also. It starts with 7 people at a dining table talking about random stuff, about how everybody should tip the waiter and all of that. And what are they planning to do? Planning a heist. They have planned a heist already. They're having food and they're arguing over why someone tipped less. 7-minute scene, dude.
No, actually, even in Pulp Fiction, there will be a restaurant scene.
Yeah.
It will be the starting of the movie. There will be a restaurant scene, and after the and I love the screenplay. It will be non-linear, and it will all be connected at the end. Finally, at the end, why that heist? I mean, what happens in the heist will come at the end, towards the climax, and it's really nice.
Which movie is this?
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. I know the 7 minutes.
Heist.
Reservoir Dogs.
Actually, Reservoir Dogs is a copy
of a Korean movie. Yeah, he got inspired from a Korean film. And he doesn't mind.
Wait, I'll just say. So one thing I like about Quentin Tarantino is I copied.
Yeah. He doesn't. He said, I watch a lot of movies, so automatically they come in when I write.
Also, I think he also got inspired from one particular scene in Alavanda.
Yeah.
That violence will be showed in animation, and he uses that in Kill Bill. Yeah. I mean, that's a little bit of a rumor. We don't entirely know because he never said it out loud.
ये stories में bust हो रहा है। Quentin Tarantino चोरी किया है, किससे मालूम नहीं।
City of
only.
I guess
he accepted that. He said that.
accepted it.
Guys, let's not do Z5 stuff here.
No, he accepted it.
Z new stuff यहाँ पे नहीं करते। हाँ, बोलो।
He said, I watched that movie. I like that movie. I made that movie. What will you do?
Yeah.
I got inspired from that, and
बस यही तो चाहिए लाइफ में।
A big amount of Kill Bill, both of Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, is inspired from samurai movies. A huge portion of both of these movies.
Yeah, and in Kill Bill 1, I guess, there's a portion of one of the killers which is animated. Okay. Yeah. So that movie he got inspiration from Kamala Hassan's movie.
Alavanda
movie.
that scene.
Yeah. Okay, back to recommendations.
So वही मेरे को इतना सब information मिला, लेकिन मेरे को recommendation यहाँ पे information मिला।
So the recommendation
is watch lot of movies.
क्या recommend कर?
Kill Bill.
Watch
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill watch.
Yeah, so
actually,
nowadays
most of the Tarantino films you can watch. It's really good, especially for the screenplay. It's really good.
Don't watch Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight is good. Okay.
Yeah, it's good, dude. I slept twice while watching the movie.
It's a bit slow, but it goes like a sprawling novel. I like it. But
क्या?
When you're not able to sleep, then watch. What's the name? Horrible Eight, right? Yeah.
Hateful Eight. Horrible Eight. Ouch.
Becky is just so fucking. मैं नींद में हूँ. मैं follow करेगा. तुम लोग manage करो.
I'm checked out today. I'm checked out. Like बहुत cockroaches पे अभी.
It's fine.
बहुत बढ़िया चीज़ है मतलब you know the kind of sleep that you have in the middle of the day and then you wake up like what the fuck, where is the world? I'm at that stage right now.
Lucky you, dude. I need this in my life right now. I crave this.
But I got this after I don't even know how many weeks or months I think.
So Venki, you recommend people sleep a little more.
Yeah.
After having lunch.
Whenever you want. If you're sleepy, go sleep.
So Venki's recommendation is sleep a little more. This is nice.
No. My recommendation is if you're sleepy, then sleep. This is different.
You know what? Fuck you, dude. Like, yeah, ठीक है, correct.
No, but
I-
Yeah, yeah. But
what you're saying is, what I'm saying is different.
Correct. अरे मैं थोड़ा joke ठीक है. Like a joke.
अच्छा, तो मीटिंग ना मैं भूल गया था.
Oh fuck! Fuck! मत. हट. चलो ठीक है, कोई ना.
guns,
Okay.
So the
Kumuda happy and
recommendation
Nachi.
the recommendation was
Huh.
if you have I mean it's a bit similar to what I recommended the last month also, but nevertheless if you have friends who push you to do what you haven't done in a long while, take up that as a challenge and do it. It feels good. So I have been postponing writing for a really long time. Now this challenge actually helped, and a new idea came up, and I've been writing on that. So it's you'll never know what you might discover as you're trying out something that you have not touched in a really long time.
Yeah.
So it
Totally
is
makes sense.
and especially when you do it just before hitting the bed, you have a feeling of achieving having achieved something. That's a fantastic feeling to sleep with.
Totally
Okay,
makes sense.
one more recommendation for people who are into writing, like me and Nikhil, we have to write jokes. So, and most of the time, for me, jokes strikes before sleeping.
For sure,
And
dude.
yeah, so what I have to do is that I have to switch on the light, pen and paper with that. Then I'll write. Then it'll become 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I won't feel sleepy. So this is what I do. I created a group with just myself. The group's name is Jokes. And whatever I have jokes ideas, I just say it. So whenever I get the motivation to write jokes, I just listen to all the audio notes, sit and write jokes, because I'll have a skeleton of writing jokes, what jokes I want to write. Sometimes there'll be sometimes few jokes that I forgot that I'm like, wow, this joke is funny. Then I'll write it. But I've forgotten that joke. So this helps me in
And
writing jokes.
another random recommendation is if you people who watch or follow stand-up comedy closely, watch this guy Sridhar Venkatramana. His jokes are largely on politics and current affairs, and very intelligent jokes. I like him a lot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of stand-up, I would like to recommend a special that recently got released by John Mulaney. It's called Baby J. Pretty cool special.
Oh yeah,
Go
I
and check
watched
it
that.
out.
Oh,
I
it's
really
amazing.
love that special.
It's amazing.
I really love that special because the John Mulaney, I have followed John Mulaney a little more closely because I sort of like him as a comedian, because he the style of his comedy is very different. I feel there is a little different style of, like, he performs like, you know, like there is like he you would see his stage presence and it's a little more dramatic. So मेरे को बहुत मजा आता है वो देखने में, like the way he just moves around and when he does his comedy, does his bit, there is an element of his life and the way he narrates his stories and dramatizes it, and it's so cool. Okay, so he has multiple specials on Netflix and stuff, and the recent special that he did, it's called Baby J. It's more deeper, and it's basically about him going to rehab. And he does not look like somebody who does cocaine, dude, literally. But when he talked about it, it was so personal. I can't even imagine somebody writing a special out, because it was so deeply personal and yet it was funny. I also super work. So definitely recommend that stand-up special.
Some of his amazing bits are where he talks to a kid in the audience.
yeah, dude, 11-year-old kid.
11-year-old kid.
It's so funny, dude. Like basically, he's talking about, he's like disclaimer de raha hai wo when he's like in 10 minutes into the set, into his show, and he's basically, there is a kid right at the top, and he's like, how old are you? Do you know me? Pehla to ye, have you seen me? Like, yes. So, and then he basically asks, what have you seen me? How old are you? And he tells, whatever I'm going to tell you today, don't do it. Simple. Just say this, and it's very funny. So please check that out. So
That's a bit of his where his neighbor turns out to be a cannibal.
Yeah. So fun, dude. That bit. There is also a bit where he in in this, not, or rather the previous special, I'm not sure about the timing, where he talks about how his family used to go to McDonald's and how his father would be excited, like the car would be excited by seeing McDonald's. Father would drive by the McDonald's car and he will just get one coffee for the father. That's it, and he'll fuck off. So it was, that bit is.
This is not from the current one. This is not from this one, I think. There is this one bit about how there are different kinds of doctors based on a Google search. No, they have a different search. No, Craigslist search. Different kinds of doctors.
Sahi hai.
It's nice.
Dude, yeah, very funny. But again, sorry that I have to backtrack. I have a couple of books to recommend, and then we'll go to Shivani because Shivani and Venki, because they haven't spoken and recommended stuff. Because ऐसा लग रहा है चार लोग ही बात कर रहे हैं. So we'll go to that. First thing I'll recommend. I'll make it quick.
Just one quick thing before you get to your recommendations.
Go on.
Something I wanted to talk about that. Can you mention that you have a group with yourself? Because you're lonely, because you wanna be funny about it.
क्यों भाई? ये क्या मजा आ रहा है ये सब करने में? क्यों?
I even thought you were going to say something really serious.
कृतिन ना next time क्या करे? कृतिन and निखिल क्या करेंगे मालूम? हम लोग ना ऐसा jokes लिख के लेके आएगा next time. Just to roast Venki. Okay, so there is somebody called sales team that has joined. किसका sales? कौन sales कर रहा है? Who is doing sales?
Gaurav.
Is it Gaurav? Let's see who is sales. Today, who is sales?
I guess Gaurav.
I wanted to ask you about this, yeah. So when you know this structure that you follow about writing jokes and doing bits, so do you also like note down funny instances or random observations which are happening?
Yeah, dude. Totally.
And then you structure things.
Yeah. So I have multiple bits. I'll tell, and Kritin can also contribute because he's been doing comedy for a longer duration than I have. But mostly, the recent bit that I've done, it is about food. I started writing that bit like 5-6 months back, and it was one of my weakest sets. Like literally, it was not really that funny. It felt, but it had potential. It was not funny. It is only recently that I have written certain more. I added a little more like layers of dark joke, and it's one of my strongest sets now. And it's become a little more like 10-minute sets. So and it has come from a culmination of different punches that I've encountered over different time periods, and I was like, okay, where can I put them in a structure format and make it better? So,
one of them came during a drunken
yeah, that is different. That is different. That is a very different set. That is a very different set. I'm still writing actually. So the thing that I've found it, like when you start writing a set, it grows. So like when, like, let's say, क्या हुआ भाई? Venki, what happened?
भाई ऋषिकेश पता क्या कर रहा है साइड में, ऐसे हाइट नाप रहा है किसी.
भाई Venki, what happened? Rishikesh, what happened, bro? What happened then? And Venki, why are you noticing such things?
भाई ऋषिकेश का हाथ अपीयर डिसअपीयर हो रहा है, और पता कैसे ऐसे आता है, फिर गायब यहाँ जाता है, फिर यहाँ जाता है, फिर ऊपर नीचे हो रहा है.
I was playing yo-yo.
Same action.
That makes it worse, dude. Okay, wait. ये sales team कौन है? ये कौन है ये sales team? मैं mute पे है, video off है.
I have
sales team.
Gaurav.
Bitches.
Hi, yes. This shows how tech savvy I am.
Okay, but what's your name, buddy?
This is Satyam. Hi.
This is Satyam.
अपना कैमरा तो ऑन कर.
Acha, 1 minute. Hi, this is sales team, but there is no team.
Dude, ये पहला ऐसा पॉडकास्ट है जो ऑडियंस आके पॉडकास्ट सुन के नहीं आता है. डायरेक्टली एक बार लिंक भेजता है और आ जाता है. Dude, okay, Satyam, sales team. I'm going to address you as sales team. So,
Yes.
Venki recommended you this podcast.
Yes, he did.
Have you ever listened to this podcast?
Never. This is my first time.
Do you have any idea about any reason that I posted?
No.
Or have
No
any
idea.
done work? ये लास्ट वीक से क्या हो रहा है ब्रो मेरे पॉडकास्ट में?
डेजा वू।
क्या हो रहा है?
Do you want to be? I'm on this call right now, and it's a really good and nice community, really cool people. Do you want to be a part of it? I sent it to 2 of my really close friends. He is one of them,
Oh,
and that's it.
thank you.
I said
दिल
it's
दर्द
funny,
कर रहा है.
informative. I
Now
said
I'm
it's
also a little bit worried.
really
I don't want to speak anymore because they are Venki's close friends now.
Bro, ऐसा ग्रुप में गैंग करेगा ब्रो? नहीं. But it's fine. चलो तो as I was speaking, yeah, structure, dude, jokes अपना कभी निकल जाता है, dude. It's a different like structure. Everybody has their own way of writing their jokes, and sometimes it's more about consistency as well. Like as you write a little more every day, you start to get a knack of it, and it just flows after a point. So yeah, that's how I feel. Kritin, how about you?
My joke writing process, please don't follow my joke writing process.
That's a great start.
Please, because I want to be, I want to be much more disciplined in my writing, but I'm not. So yeah. So see, my way of writing is I'm a really codependent person when it comes to a creative field. If somebody is there with me, I can sit and write jokes the whole day. If nobody is there, I want like try to write joke. What is the reason? क्या करने वाला जिंदगी में? It becomes like that. No, because see, any other thing, like if you are in a college or you have a work, you have a deadline. So in joke writing or I don't know, any other artistic field, I don't have a deadline. So I don't have a deadline. So the max deadline which I can give to myself is that I will do a half solo within this year, or I'll do a 1 hour of
with Nikhil. Fuck dude, ऐसा पलटी मार दिया dude. 2-3 हफ्ता पहले आके एक्साइट होके मेरे को याद दिला रहा था कि हाफ सोलो तेरे साथ करना है.
Yeah, we will do. Yeah, we are doing half solo. Okay, we are doing. So that's the whole thing. So I'm writing just for that. I have like 12 minutes or 10 minutes of solid one dark. I don't consider itself as a dark set. It's about my nani's funeral.
Sahi joke.
No, the jokes, none of the jokes are about my nani. It's about what and all happens in the funeral around my nani. So I'm taking it a funny way, how like your relatives behave, who don't give zero fucks that somebody's dead. And they're eating chocolates, they are singing, they are happy that nani is dead. So that's the whole thing I'm bringing on. And like
death, is it death or Independence Day में chocolates कौन देता है?
Yeah, dude, you have to know.
गणपति तेरी नानी मरी तो मैं क्या करूँ is basically literally taken in this sense here. It's so horrible. It's just horrible.
So that's what. So the whole thing is that the character I like, my cousin comes from the abroad. She comes from the US. So if somebody comes from the US, what do they bring?
They bring chocolates. Nice.
Yeah.
Liquor chocolates also.
Now people are having chocolates.
AIDS.
ये तो होना ही था.
Immediately write this joke. Okay.
Please pardon.
So सही है. Just recommending a couple of books and we'll move to Shivani, Venki, and also sales team now, who is here to recommend stuff. So पहला तो the couple of books that I read recently, pretty cool books. Definitely check out fantasy novel books. It is trilogy मैंने पढ़ा था, Assassin's Apprentice. इस फारसी trilogy करके is a 3-book series written by Robin Hobb. Pretty cool books. It's a first person perspective, or basically a book about an assassin, a bastard assassin. So he grows and how he was brought to the kingdom, and how he grows and his basically struggle. It's pretty cool. It's a nice book, and it is one of those books where a women author has written about a male character, and it shows because it has so much like grayness to the character, and how there is like it's written very well. The writing of the book is phenomenal. So definitely check that out. Because it starts off very simplistic, but it grows, and the world building is phenomenal as well. So it builds into a kingdom. There is a different layers of morality in place, and how different political scenarios are structured, and how there are difficult decisions to be made and stuff. So it's pretty cool. Now to other parallel that I would like to recommend is P.G. Woodhouse books. One of them being Very Good Chiefs. So I've been reading presently, and it's a fucking funny book. It's absolutely funny. It's basically a collection of short stories incorporated in one book, and it's very funny. So it's like when you're having a tough day and you're just like thoda sa I want to have like a laugh and I want to have a happy ending, basically. It's just like no fucks. I just want to have like a chill time. I would
Venki,
read
no,
this,
no, Venki, nahi, nahi, nahi.
देख ब्रो, contrary to Venki getting happy endings हमारे लाइफ में नहीं मिल रहा है. So ये सब करना पड़ता है. Very good.
yeah,
Nikhil,
इसलिए
next
नाम भी
trip
दिया है.
Amsterdam, next trip Thailand, Bali.
अभी तो जाएगा मैं देख.
I agree with Nikhil. I mean, PG Wodehouse is best British humor in its best form. Yeah, really.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
amazing.
cool. And it's written in 1930s also, dude. So सही है. It is Bollywood before Bollywood. अच्छा है.
Yeah. You can copy jokes from it. Nobody would know.
अरे बहुत क्लासिक है ब्रो. पुल ऑफ करने में गांड पटेगा.
हाँ.
So, नहीं होएगा. But
Don't
nice.
spoil the plan here.
So anyway, Shivani, what about you? What would you recommend for this episode?
I started thinking when you said what did you consume this month. I've seen a lot of movies.
Okay.
After a very long time, I took like a good OTT break. 2-3 महीना हो गया था. मैंने कोई शो भी नहीं देखा, ना कोई मूवीज देख रही थी मैं. ओपनहाइमर से शुरू किया.
Oppenheimer, perfect.
थैंक्स टू गणपति. उसका इतना ब्यूटीफुल सा रिव्यू पढ़ा मैंने कि मैं जाके देखी और आई वाज लाइक मजा नहीं आया.
High five on that.
Actually, मेरे को भी उतना मजा नहीं आया.
Dude, I loved it.
Dude,
क्या है?
Guns was like, it's a good movie. I'm like, Guns.
See,
I didn't relate to it a lot, Guns. I'm like, no, it's not. I wouldn't consider it.
You shouldn't be relating to that movie.
Bro.
If you're relating to Oppenheimer, you are fucked up.
Bro, my dad
I
works
never
for a
said
nuclear
it's-
power plant. He works in a nuclear power plant.
ठीक है, से भी relate. ठीक है, हर
see,
जगह.
I never said
ठीक
it's
है.
a great movie. I'm just saying maybe it is well made, but it does not affect as much as his other movies. That's what I said.
Point
Yeah.
noted. Point agreed.
जो तू बोले.
कुछ भी.
This is the complete lack of fucks.
Just few minutes back, she said, "Thanks to Ganapati, I watched the movie." And I was like, "जो भी तू बोले." कुछ भी.
It was quite literal. तूने जो बोला उसके बेसिस पे मैं जाके देख के आई. मेरे को नहीं अच्छा लगा क्योंकि तूने बोला अच्छा नहीं है.
इतना भी पावर नहीं है. इतना भी पावर नहीं है.
But then I did like a movie sprint, okay? And thanks to Kritin, I think irrelevant stories plays a good part in the things that I'm doing in my life.
I'm taking that credit for no reason.
No, please do.
Okay.
Please do. Kritin, I was talking to him the last time he mentioned कि पुराने episode में when I spoke about the whole dancing bit from my childhood. He's like, मेरे को तू जब वो बोल रही थी तो I got reminded of Anushka from दिल धड़कने दो. And I was like, क्या हुआ था? And then he told me the scene and I don't remember that thing only. I love that movie but I didn't remember that. So I was like, अब तो मैं देखेगी. इसके लिए ही देखेगी. So I started with Dil Dhadakne Do, went on to watch Karma. It's a movie that I've heard so much
amazing.
good reviews.
Oh, what a movie that is.
Yeah.
But
Finally, Venki is agreeing without any snarky remarks. Nice.
कारवान सही मूवी था यार.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Shivani.
धड़कने दो कारवान.
You didn't know me also, man.
Yeah, bro.
हाँ बोल.
yeah, so Karma देखा. उसके बाद में I watched मेरी प्यारी बिंदु. It's another movie that I've been wanting to
Beautiful
watch
movie.
for a long
Beautiful
time.
मेरी प्यारी
For some
बिंदु.
very weird reason, the entire time मेरे को गणपति दिख रहा था आयुष्मान की जगह पे.
Yeah, because Ayushmann Khurrana is a writer in that movie.
No,
And he
not
writes-
for that reason.
Not for that reason.
And I'm not as good looking as well. क्या दिख रहा था
I'm
तेरे
not
को?
saying that. I'm not saying that.
It's the
Your way to
skeleton.
look.
Skeleton of the character.
Yeah,
Must
it
be
was
that
that Ashik,
Huh?
one-sided Ashik.
मेरे को गणपति
Wait,
दिख
wait,
रहा था. शिवानी like मेरे को गणपति दिख रहा था. Ganpati instantly tries to, take a fake compliment. I'm
No,
not
no.
saying.
I know that
But
for a
like,
fact.
नहीं, मैं
नहीं,
उतना सोच भी नहीं रही थी रे बाबू.
No, first he said, Nitin said writing. तो मैं बोला इतना मैं लिखता भी नहीं हूँ. The only thing that came.
No, that's what you said exactly. Your words were.
I know. I'm not as good looking as well. Yeah, I know what I said. I'm saying if writing is out, that's the only thing that stays back. That's what I thought.
Clearly, Shivani did not think that much also.
अरे मैं बोल रही हूँ वो वन साइडेड आशिक वाला जो फीलिंग है ना मेरे को प्रॉपर गणपति से आती है. So I was like, yeah, this is how.
Just makes it way worse, dude. I'm so sorry. You should have stuck with the writing and fucked off with it. Instead, you had to become one-sided Ashik wali feel आती है मेरे को.
How many people are you dating guns at the same time now?
At the same time, क्या होता है? No. What is this multiple people at the
ये
same
सब
time?
बोलने का नहीं, ठीक है? ये सब बोलने का नहीं. पॉडकास्ट सुनता होएगा तो मेरा प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा. नहीं. शिवानी.
Cut.
हाँ तो ये मूवी स्प्रिंट क्या मैंने अभी आई एम वाचिंग तमाशा halfway through.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
But
Well, it's a very
पहले
adult movie.
बीच में I saw again read a review by the Indian Idiot. उसको टैग कर देना, उसके फॉलोअर्स अच्छे.
Oh, hence Hirto.
Good.
Hirto.
मैं रील डालेगा and like Indian idiot.
टैग करना उसको, वो रीपोस्ट भी करेगा. तो उसने रिव्यू डाला था ऑफ दिस मूवी ओ माय गॉड 2 दैट केम. आई वाज लाइक क्रिंज मूवी होगी, अक्षय कुमार बना रहा है, इट विल बी फुल भक्त मूवी एंड ऑल दैट. बट ही डिड लाइक अ प्रीटी गुड रिव्यू ऑफ इट. आई वाज लाइक चलो देखते हैं क्या ही है. एंड माय ब्रदर वाज फाइनली इन फॉर अ प्लान विद मी. आई वाज लाइक अब तो देखना बनता है. तो वी वेंट. द एंटायर टाइम आई एम जस्ट होल्डिंग माय स्टमक बिकॉज़ आई एम लाफिंग द एंटायर मूवी.
Too many jokes. All of them are really good.
प्यारे jokes है, and not like though the movie is about sex education in this education system and all of this, no, there's nothing offensive there. That's the beauty of it, and it's so damn funny the entire time. Like Akshay Kumar तो है ही नहीं पिक्चर में, which is good.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, I was saying this to Nikhil. Okay, I'm like, bro, few of the Hindi jokes, I am laughing. The entire theater is filled with Hindi people. But they are not laughing for those jokes. I am laughing for those jokes because those jokes are really well written.
So that was another good watch. And then I finally saw Barbie. I was legit ringing doors of all my friends कि कोई तो चल लो मेरे साथ में. At one point I was like खुद ही जाके देख लेते.
Shivani, for the last 2 podcasts, I've been saying that I want to watch Barbie, and nobody wants to watch Barbie with me.
I watched it with I took 3 other friends. The movie started and I was like, what is happening? And I was like, let me just have faith in the movie. It's a good one. It's a good one. I'll wait for it. Let me just be patient. And it went on. It was अच्छा था. And
very good.
नहीं तेरा ना मेरा. अच्छा. चलो.
लगा लो.
वो अच्छा था. But I was looking at my friends, okay? I turned and they were all like, when is this getting over? They didn't like it. They hated it. And I'm like, दोस्त कैसे हो तुम मेरे?
You started judging them. Like, कैसे दोस्त है मेरे?
I did. And the entire theater में मैं अकेले हंस रही है. They were pretty good jokes, okay? मेरे को समझ में आ रहे तो मैं हंस रही हूँ, बाकी सब कोई नहीं हंस रहा है. माय फ्रेंड्स आर लाइक you're the only person laughing, it's not that funny. I'm like fuckers, I understand the jokes, I'm laughing. What do you mean?
It was amazing. It's
Did you go with guys or girls?
It was a combination, guys and girls.
Who didn't laugh?
Girls.
None of them laughed.
None of them. Not guys नहीं, girls नहीं, सब.
मेरे को तो केन को देखते इतनी हंसी आ रही थी. ये लोग पड़ा हुआ मुंह बना के बैठे थे यार. I was like, I picked the wrong people to watch it. Yes. But मेरे को मजा आया.
Nah, it's a very fun book. A lot more political than Oppenheimer.
गणपति ऐसा नहीं बोलने का.
अरे सच्ची.
I agree.
Oppenheimer had lot of good jokes in it. And me, Gans and Nikhil, we 3 are laughing.
Yeah.
मैंने Oppenheimer से अपना 2 मिनट का सेट भी निकाला है. Oppenheimer. चलो मेरा हो गया.
मेरे को for some very weird reasons or maybe good reasons थिएटर में अब मैं जब हंसती हूँ ना तो मेरे को गणपति की याद जरूर आती है।
तेरे को हर चीज में गणपति का व्हाट नाउ व्हाट इज द रीजन?
That's such good friends.
गणपति एंड आई वी टुक लाइक अ गुड फ्रेंडशिप ब्रेक इन बिटवीन, ठीक है। उसके बाद में वी रिकनेक्टेड, तो अब हर जगह मेरे को वही दिख रहा है।
ओह देख रहे हो cute taste.
I'm waiting for Venki to puncture this. नहीं कुछ तो बोलेगा ये,
कुछ नहीं करना, कुछ नहीं। खौफ देख रहे हो, खौफ। इस बात का इतना खौफ है, समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, लेकिन खौफ है।
2 महीने 2.5 महीने बाद I don't remember last time I got that.
Relationship.
Biscuit.
Oh yeah, I took a break.
Yeah. Of course you did. Of course you did. उस टाइम पे जो तू rant और meltdown हुआ था ना भाई, you needed that break also. सही था वो एपिसोड।
क्या दिख रहा रहेगा?
इसको PTSD हो रहा है, fuck. गणपति का वॉल देख के उसको लग रहा है, oh fuck क्या हो गया?
Sales team is being left out.
Sales team what? Oh sorry, sales team. So we shot an episode like 3-4 months back, I guess, around May, where Venki was part of the episode. It was about relationships and meltdowns, basically. Okay, it was a part 1, part 2 episode. And Venki jo meltdown hua hai, bhai, vulnerable hua hai. If you are a Londa friend, you should check out that episode. You will love it. I am not even
I need that link. I need that link.
Fucking Spotify पे जाके heroine stories डालो, वो एपिसोड के बीच में है लिंक, जाके heroine stories relationship and meltdowns part 1, वहां पे वेंकी आएगा, क्लिक करके सुनने का मजा आएगा।
Done. Irrelevant stories, right?
Yes. I love the question mark there.
After this call, I'm listening to it.
Yes, चलो सही है। Dude, yeah. Kritin, okay. Kritin just made a dude. Satyam looks like Nishan Suri. I don't know.
Just because of my mustache.
No, not that.
Nishan Suri minus hair.
Venki had a breakdown, he said, right? Venki. So Nishan Suri.
Venki had a breakdown. In the recent joke where. Bol.
Nishan Suri has a set where this guy cries in front of his guy friend, and the entire. About how his guy friend, it related that pura relation. Like who said who is National Board of India? Who is the National Board of India?
Basically, Venki. So the joke is, I know I should be repeating, but Nishan Suri का ये joke था where he just goes and he's like, मैं एक बार अपने दोस्त के सामने गलती से रोया and वो भोसड़ी वाला रूम के उठ के बाहर ही चला गया। Basically that. And to his credit, it worked because then he was shocked कि बहनचोद सच्ची में बाहर ही चला गया वो। He stopped crying only.
Stop crying and started wondering क्या हो रहा है इधर?
Trauma is replaced with shock and awe.
It's a really good,
very good set. Recently उसका release किया है. Please recommend it. Please check out Nishan Suri's dating apps bit. Nice bit. So, Shivani, do you have anything else to recommend, or was it done?
I would. So I also was taking a lot of auto and cab rides this month, which gave me a chance to reconnect to my playlist, जो कि मैं गाड़ी चलाती हूँ तो नहीं सुन पाती हूँ, and काम करती रहती हूँ तो नहीं हो पाता है. So I would recommend people to go back to their playlists, listen some cringe songs, some good ones, some classics.
कीर तो बड़ी शायद है
होए
right not like सही है। मैं recently सुन रहा था सरकाइलियो तो क्या
I was listening to
proper cringe
दी वारी आज सुबह।
ये हम लोग इंटेलेक्चुअल बात करके ये जब करता है ना बकचोदी मजा आ जाता है।
much needed humor, dude.
Just the element. Immediately just drop जो होता है ना PG Wood House सरकाइलियो तकिया, this is the range.
लगा लो सही यार,
कुंडी लगा लो सही।
ये dude गणपति यार
introduced me to this song.
क्या कुंडी लगा दो भैया। Oh fuck.
And it became an earworm for one whole week for me.
अरे I was singing that left right center. I was not realizing मैं क्या गा रही हूँ। एंड मैं एक दिन अपने रूम में बैठी हूँ एंड आई एम लाइक कुंडी लगा लेते एंड माय ब्रदर इज लुकिंग एट मी एंड डू यू रियलाइज व्हाट यू आर स्पीकिंग आई एम लाइक ओके वेट देन आई place it down and I'm like oh
अच्छा ये so funny.
बट उसके बाद मैं और जोर से गा रही थी
वो अलग बात है, रियलाइजेशन होने के बाद क्रिंज कंटेंट गाने में और भी मजा आता है.
Sales team, what do you recommend?
Yeah.
Yes.
What
Sales
do
team,
I
yes.
recommend? I've got nothing to recommend but One Piece.
Oh no,
I'm reading One Piece.
I'm leaving the podcast.
Nice. Nick, Satya, I'm not even kidding. मैंने One Piece, I have not watched it because I'm saving it for my retirement.
Okay.
मैं रिटायरमेंट में 50 साल का हो जाएगा तब भी जाएगा वो One Piece. It's so long, dude. It just goes on and on.
It is so long. But after, are you guys following up with the One Piece world right now? Anyone?
I haven't started any of it. But
I know the story.
You haven't started.
I know the story. I know the
So,
story. I know.
you know
what's
the story?
happening. Yeah.
So, Abhi, it is going good. Abhi, if you want to watch it and start reading manga or watch any episodes from the starting, so you can.
Okay,
that's
now
nice.
now compare it to something that others can relate. So what is it like? Kasuti Zindagi ki of
Have you
anime.
watched any?
No, it's good. Dude. One Piece is
Okay.
good. One Piece is
One
really
Piece
good.
is good.
It's really
And
good.
then
Really good.
followed by
How
Attack
did
on
you
Titans.
compare? I'm so sorry, Satyam. I'm very sorry. Ganpati
No,
Haramzade, how did you compare One Piece to Kasuti Zindagi ki? वहाँ पे बजाज नहीं आ रहा है तेरे को आके.
I have tears in my eyes.
वहाँ पे क्या कोमलिका आ रही है क्या लोडे?
You got your 30 seconds reel now. So,
अरे नहीं गाली दे दिया ना मैं.
गणपति भाई क्रेजी जोक ब्रो, बहुत ही क्रेजी.
What is this Kasuti Zindagi of One Piece? But ठीक है, funny, very funny. I got my.
Very funny.
see, I was or for Tamil audience, it is like whole angle of anime. What is it? I don't understand. It's because the way you were saying that it's been going on for that long. That's what I thought.
Yeah, it started back in 1999.
See,
Well, you can take Kolangal for example.
see, that's what I said.
Better example, Vani Rani.
Yeah. That too.
It has season 2 and all.
Satyam, as you can see, we are a very multi-dimensional crowd and an audience, so we have to satisfy everybody. So
Yes.
Kasuti Zindagi, Kolangal, Malayalam से कोई आएगा तो
Or actually, you can also take Diya or Bati. That's the only Hindi serial I enjoy.
Oh, dude, ये आ गया ना, ये हुई ना बात. दिया और बाटी लेके आए हैं अपना Gen Z crowd.
अबे राजस्थानी.
No, that's the only Hindi serial I watched because my house.
राजस्थानी तो बालिका वधू, okay.
अरे I was thinking ये रिश्ता क्या कहलाता है.
Okay, what the fuck, where did we go?
And since we are talking about the old series, किसी ने Family Number 1 देखा है? Family Number 1.
देखा है.
I used to watch Office.
अभी I'm watching it. अभी rerun कर रहा हूँ उसको YouTube पे. It's fun.
I used to watch Office a lot.
Office.
Office is good.
Office. So that and Yes Boss used to be a thing, dude. There's एक next में आता था एक time में, सही था.
Yes Boss and Just Mohabbat. Again.
Venki, yeah? You were saying something?
पांडे जी याद है ऑफिस में?
Pandey ji.
उसका नेम क्या है?
भाई मेरे को वो जो the main character जो मुसादी, what was the name of the character? Musadilal.
Musadilal
Singh. Dude, every time लेके आ जाता था. I felt so bad. It's such a great parody though. अच्छा ये फॉर्म पहले ये भरना पड़ेगा, उसके बाद वो भरना पड़ेगा. There was this character ना, दुष्यंत का character. Have you anybody you
Dushyant, yes.
Sara Bhai?
Oh, Sara Bhai.
So that Dushyant का character was in Office, right? He was always the manager. I don't remember the name of the actor, but वो था dude. I just don't. अभी वो recollection नहीं आ रहा है, but would recommend definitely. Sara Bhai, but anyway.
Dushyant, I think, was also the writer of Sara Bhai versus Sara Bhai, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, he was. And also पहले तो कौन सारा भाई वर्सेस सारा भाई देखा ही है, बोलो पहले मुझको यहाँ पे. So two people have watched, ठीक है. तो reference दो लोगों को ही मालूम पड़ेगा. There was this poet also in सारा भाई वर्सेस सारा भाई जो आता था कच्चा केला. The poet's name was कच्चा केला. Like, I'm
और वो
not
जो
even-
सॉन्ग की पैरोडी करते थे कि
हाँ.
किसी की शो का है तो किसका कुछ सॉन्ग का पैरोडी बना दे कि पोपट
remember.
काका की आत्मा पोपट काका की
पोपट काका की आत्मा, ओ पोपट काका की आत्मा को
की
स्वर्ग
आत्मा
दे.
को स्वर्ग दे ओ परमात्मा.
Dude, I'm sorry
So,
that
yeah.
जो relate नहीं कर पा रहे ना, go and
हाँ.
watch it dude.
You won't understand. But it's all right. सारा भाई वैसे सारा भाई उस टाइम पे
You
भी
should watch it
थोड़ा-
first because तेरे पे ही है वो एक कैरेक्टर. नारद मुनि जो कैरेक्टर है ना, इंद्रवदन सारा भाई, वो तू ही है. ठीक है, you should definitely watch it. लोगों की लड़ाई करा रहा है ना, ये वही है. So anyway,
Dude,
anyway, हाँ,
I don't cause any fights and all.
अरे मैं
मजाक
बोल रहा हूँ
मजाक.
रे ऐसा. साले मेरे को यहाँ पे विलन बना रहा है हरामी.
Within पूरा
Anyways.
sentence बोल, I haven't caused any fights yet.
Touch wood.
and then say Narayan Narayan.
Oh, fun, dude. That's funny. Okay, Satyam, sorry for interrupting. One Piece से तू चालू किया, हम लोग कसौटी जिंदगी में लेके गया, but
वन पीस. हाँ. एंड देन ओपनहाइमर की अभी कुछ टाइम पहले बात चल रही थी तो आई एम रीडिंग दिस बुक. इट्स रियली ग्रेट.
American Prometheus.
nice.
I am American Prometheus, so I am 2 chapters down, but great writing. Next podcast पे probably मैंने ज्यादा chapters पढ़ लिए होंगे तो then I can say more thing about the book.
So yeah. So,
Hey, wait.
these are the
How
two-
do you know you were invited to the next one also?
I don't know. I am assuming.
भाई नंबर शेयर कर देना, नहीं तो मालूम नहीं पड़ेगा. That's all I'll say. But सही है dude. हाँ,
So
है कि
that
कुछ
is
बोला
all
लेकिन block
from my end.
but
I'll
Sorry.
send it to the group. The number I'll send it to the group.
okay, cool. Venki, so
So-
what would you recommend? It is in what? Sorry.
No,
Sorry for
nothing.
interrupting.
Sales team. You're saying one of my really close friends, he got me into anime. And I watch a lot of animes. But I haven't finished or caught up watching One Piece. Every time I call him, he's like, bro, did you watch One Piece? I'm like, no.
But
Bro, did you watch
I
One
think
Piece?
you should. You should.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
sure
I
you must
watched-
have seen Attack on Titans or Death
Yeah.
Note.
Yeah.
So
I watched it.
it's really great.
I watched 10 days, I watched 250 episodes.
Of
One Piece.
One Piece. Okay.
Yeah, One Piece. Not dub, sub.
हाँ, ठीक है.
Okay. Got
Sub.
it.
Don't rub it on my face, okay? Like,
Not
I
here,
watch
someone.
it dubbed.
He watches dub.
I watched dub. See, okay,
Nahin.
before anybody judges me, which you should rightly, because I watch it dub, I understand the,
I
the
can
prejudice.
agree. I used to watch in dub, but now I started.
It is just an easier experience, that's all. Like, I know the quality is down, but
No,
it is an
they,
easier experience for me.
if we say you are watching in dub, na, they'll be seeing it as a leper. You exactly.
कहाँ से
क्या बना दिया भाई मेरे को? मेरे को
No, if I say I got that what to say? They
Judgment.
saw me. Yeah,
Judgment.
exactly.
Yeah, prejudice. कोई ना अभी नहीं कर रहा कोई. I am doing. So anyway, I'll take that bullet
Back.
for you.
वैसे तो शिवानी और मैंने कोई भी एनिमे नहीं देखा है.
वो अलग ही है. That is much better. हाँ. Sorry.
Only thing I've watched is
Dragon Ball Z तो देखा होगा. वो सबने देखा है Dragon Ball
मैंने
Z.
पोकेमॉन देखा है.
Pokemon is also anime.
Pokemon. Okay. Cool.
I love how we went. Okay, judgment कर ही लेते हैं यहाँ पे.
like
मैंने पोकेमॉन
नहीं
देखा
करता
है.
है.
मैंने एनिमे के नाम पे हाइकू के 3 एपिसोड्स देखे. That's it.
Did you like it?
That's the safest anime.
It's funny.
Funny?
Yeah.
मतलब वैसा एकदम वॉलीबॉल
अरे तीन ही देखा है यार. 3 ही
Oh,
देखा.
there will be no killing, no losing of favorite character. It won't be there in Haikyuu.
Hajime no Ippo.
Safest
What is
anime.
this? What is
Full
Hajime no
recommend.
Ippo? Suddenly
It's a
feels like
It's a boxing anime, dude.
It's a boxing anime. Too good.
Great anime. Lovely it is. Yeah.
Same
Chalo.
thing.
Oh.
Please,
Yes.
share few insights about Hajime no Ippo.
If you
I
have
haven't
watched it.
seen that. So sorry.
Ouch.
Oh, it's a very good anime. Please go and watch.
Okay.
Check out. So I'm recently watching Baki as well. So I recently cricket. Everybody recommended me to watch Baki. I started watching 4 episodes and pretty cool anime. Loved it.
No, so if you want motivation
has
in
a
your
vibe.
life, if you want motivation in your life, you're like you feel down, you want to connect to an underdog character, watch Hajime no Ippo.
Cool. I will.
Okay. So Venki, moving to you. What about you? What would you like to recommend for this episode? पहले तो ये बता. Sorry for taking this a different type. Venki, how was your exhibitions and how did it all go?
Yeah, right.
I actually wanted to ask you about. Huh?
And you were also open for some collaborations and all, no? Online collaborations for your new project, something. How's that coming along?
अभी तो यार उसमें इतना कुछ प्रोग्रेस है नहीं. I have a few shoots lined up for it. And देखते हैं क्या बनता है आगे क्योंकि that's a ongoing project जिसके ऊपर I'll keep on working for a long time. So it's going to stay on for like another 2 to 3 years. I'll keep working on that same project, and let's see how it advances.
That's pretty cool.
But abhi I'm still settling down to a new house and to a new location. So I kind of took a break for like पिछले 1-1.5 महीना मैंने कुछ खास काम किया नहीं है. And now I'm just getting back, starting the gears again.
Nice. Pretty good.
Just taking it slow a little bit because it was really like I was speaking to Nikhil about it. I was telling him कि क्या मतलब ऐसे my mind was basically spread this thin. I had literally no computing power left in myself.
हो जाता.
When there is less computing power, there is also less creative space for you to explore, right? When it just saturates your creative thinking, right?
So you need to let it breathe also. So now I'm just letting it breathe, and now I'll start creating again. I had to, otherwise it just gets too crazy, and you have to stay a little bit away from things to, how do I say it right? Like
looking at from
everything. So, yeah, I had to come out of it to look at it from a different perspective, organize it a little bit better, and now I'll start doing it again.
That's pretty cool. So yeah.
Thank you.
How would you? Yeah, about recommending. Yeah.
About recommending. I recently read this book. Let me get the correct name.
Sure. So also, after Venki is done recommending, we are going to be doing a very fun activity that Shivani recommended last week that we should be doing. Is we are going to be creating a playlist of songs. Okay. So which is going to be in a link. I'll be sharing a link on Spotify. तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे? Everybody is going to recommend 2 songs.
Okay, right. Now again, any regulations, because the first song that came to me is Kundila Galasi. Yes, so अच्छे
okay.
Next song
okay, criteria 2 cringe songs. चलो 3 cringe song करते हैं, ठीक है? In the total of अभी कितने लोग हैं यहाँ पे पैनल में? 7 लोग हैं. 14 songs, उसमें से 3 cringe रखो, बाकी सब हाँ?
I'll be leaving after the recommendations. I have to cook dinner.
हाँ भाई, हम लोग ऐसा प्लेलिस्ट ऐसा घाघरा नहीं खेल रहा है वहां पे. 2 सॉन्ग बता और निकल. Like that's all. So हाँ, पहले recommend कर. हाँ.
There is this book called The Living Mountains. I'm going to recommend 2 really short stories. You can read them like 30-40 minutes types.
Oh, nice.
There is one by Amitabh Ghosh called The Living Mountain.
Okay.
And it is about, as the name is, the living mountain.
Okay.
When you read it, you also realize how we exploit nature, how we try to rule over nature, how we how colonization also happened. It's a very multi-layered book, but a super short story, and it's kind of those stories that stays with you for a really long time. That is one. Second is Satyam would agree on this with me. There's this book called Jonathan Livingstone Seagull.
Oh, lovely
yes,
book,
yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Oh, I've read it thrice. Each time I got a new lesson from there.
It's like every single time you read it, there's like
Something new.
For the people who don't know, right?
I'm sorry, Venki. I'm sorry that I'm cutting you. I got that recommendation from none other than Rahul Dravid.
Oh,
wow.
Rahul Dravid recommended that book in some interview to some youngster. I don't know.
Start kiya line. I got that recommendation from.
हाँ, मेरे को लगा
Rahul Dravid personally came to my house, recommended book, and fucked off.
Nick, your name, your
gave him a
sales
signed
team.
copy.
भाई यहाँ पे नाम इसका सेल्स टीम है, मेरे को लगा करता होगा भाई, मेरे को क्या मालूम, राहुल द्रविड़ कभी हैंडल करता होगा, मेरे को क्या मालूम। राहुल द्रविड़ खुद आया, बोला ये बुक पढ़ने का, ठीक है,
ये बुक पढ़ने के बाद चला गया।
गुंडा हूँ मैं।
But to be fair, when Rahul Dravid can say Indiranagar ka gunda hu main, he could have done this also. You never know.
इंदिरानगर का गुंडा हूँ मैं।
So cute. Dude, also then towards the end there is this uncut bit where he calls up VVS, bring the boys.
Oh.
Same that dude. Okay, yeah, Maggie, yeah, please. Sorry.
So Jonathan Livingston Seagull, for those who don't know, it's about a seagull who loves to fly,
Oh, that's nice.
and that's it.
It's a very small book, 90 pages. 40 pages are only albatross pictures.
Seagull pictures.
Seagull pictures, sorry. Yeah.
It's in the name, but it's in the name.
You can't fuck up in front of Venki, please. वो पकड़ लेगा।
No, but seriously, like it's in the name. You're saying albatross pictures. अबे वो उसके नाम में
Seagull है, seagull है।
Slip of tongue.
So it's about a seagull who loves to fly, and that's all he does. That's all he ever does throughout the journey of the book. You know, you see his journey, and you like this seagull is just doing nothing but flying and testing different techniques of flying. And towards the end of the book, you realize how religions and cults are formed.
Oh, that's fucking cool, dude. I'll pakka read. I'll read this book.
It's also, you know, very motivating and passion-filled book. It's also a self-discovery journey. So it's a very, very, very short and very sweet book, but absolutely love it.
Nice. Pretty cool.
On that note,
Nice.
this guy is known
again,
for
again,
spiritual
again.
fiction. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Again, on
Second
that
one,
note, रिचर्ड बार्क ने लिखी है वो बुक, जॉनथन लिविंगस्टन सीगल। वो बुक पढ़ के मेरे को इतना मजा आया, तो मैंने उसकी एक और बुक पढ़ी थी, प्लीज पढ़ना, इल्यूजन्स द एडवेंचर्स ऑफ अ रिलक्टेंट मसाया।
Illusions is good.
Wow. Okay. That
Yes.
sounds very interesting. What is the book about?
Very
Is it a
interesting
long-
book.
Is it a short
It's not
story
that
or?
long. It's not that long. 200 pages probably.
Okay. Makes sense.
200, 250 pages. But it's a must read. Because towards the ending, वो जो सीगल का जैसे बताया, जो राइटिंग की, and then मेरे को लगा कि इंटरेस्टिंग राइटर, then ये बुक पढ़ी, again interesting book. So
what is the
please.
book about? Can you like describe?
It's again about that. How do I say? Cannot put into words. मतलब you should read.
No, it's a which you should
This
read.
is all I can say.
Spiritual fiction, dude. He essentially writes
Spiritual fictions.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a great way to put it.
Similar note, I would also recommend 40 Rules of Love,
Elif Shafak. Yeah.
Elif Shafak. It's how many of you guys know Rumi?
Rumi, yes, from Instagram.
I
Yes.
know Rumi, yeah.
I know Rumi.
So it's about how Rumi became the Sufi saint and the poet as we know him, as the philosopher and the wise Rumi, the way we know him. It's about his journey, his cosmic journey, his spiritual journey. And it's a story between his mentor Shams of Tabriz and Rumi. That's it. That's the entire story of how Shams of Tabriz meets him and how, you know, he takes him on a journey of this spirituality and this Sufism. And basically what they're talking about is how 40 rules of love are basically the only rules which dictate how life is. There is the only the I would also, you know, I would dare to say, I was talking to somebody yesterday about the absolute truth, but I would even dare to say that this is the only absolute truth I think there is. In the sense, these rules, the way cosmos, the way energies, the way people, the way everything works, I would say it is more or less around these rules. And it's a very beautiful story, very beautiful story. Definitely worth reading. And I have like 10 other books that I can recommend, but I won't say more.
Nice. For this episode, we'll have like, this should keep our audiences hooked because this pretty nice and cute recommendations.
Yeah.
Well, and we'll keep Malab, every month we'll be having new recommendation stories. So we'll be coming back recommending cute stuff every month. So that'll be there. So everybody who is part of this panel and to our panels and any audiences who just want to recommend stuff, please tell us about it. Okay, that'll be cool. And finally, Rishi, recommend kar kuch. So after a while, we just looked at him and were like, okay, fuck.
ये तो भूल ही गए.
Actually, I would like to recommend songs, I guess, because recently my trip to Philippines, I haven't listened to the new Spotify playlist.
Subtle flex.
Because I have no internet to listen to it. So I listened to my old songs, which I had downloaded it. It was there, I guess, 4 years back.
Oh, sahi hai.
And after while I got those songs from my mom and dad, and I had some old songs like in Tamil SPB songs. After I started listening to it, I got addicted to old songs, like literally old 80s songs.
Finally.
अभी आएगा ना ब्रो मेरे अंदर से थोड़ा अभी चलो.
I didn't one reco. Yeah, sorry.
The two songs I would recommend is Kalyana Malai. I think you have heard this, right? And it's a really best song. Like, and also the lyrics amazing.
Oh yes.
Translate what Kalyana Malai means.
What?
Kalyana
What
Malai
does
is wedding
Kalyana Malai
garland.
means?
Yeah, it's actually wedding garland. So the song is about a man singing about his married life, but the lyrics, the
How
tune
failed his marriage, but he's successful in his career.
in his career though.
Yeah.
So his career is personified as another woman in the song, which gives him solace, the solace that he does not find in his married life.
Yeah. And it's really
at the
amazing.
same time he feels empty because of with all the fame that he gets, he also feels empty
Even
because
like
of
it's basically, even though he has fame and a lot of money, but there is no peace in his married life. So how does he manage his goal? And also the film is also really good.
yeah.
एक मिनट रुको.
I have a question for Ganpati.
Yeah.
तू ये कर सकता है, मतलब जब गाना नहीं बज रहा है तब तू उसको ट्रांसलेट कर सकता है. तेरे में वो
Internal
कैपेसिटी
joke.
है ना? फिर
ठीक
क्यों
है.
गाना खराब करता है?
Oh wow. इधर आके एकदम स्पॉट में डाल के इन फ्रंट ऑफ एन ऑडियंस, इन फ्रंट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, शिवानी ने पूछा गणपति को एक सवाल, क्यों करता है तू ऐसा चूतिया काम?
And she remembered.
Are you a teacher or something? Like तू बच्चों को पढ़ाती है?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's evident. It is fucking evident.
शिवानी वेंकी की क्लास लेना प्लीज, ये बहुत बुली करता है एट टाइम्स.
I think eventually I will. उसको वो ज्यादा आएगा शो में, I mean शो बोल पॉडकास्ट पे.
हाँ शो ही है.
And the worst part
once I
is
know him, I
this,
will roast him also.
the worst part is this happened more than 4 years ago.
What?
What she said.
अच्छा, वेंकी तो अभी तो आया 1 साल से, 4 साल से कैसा तेरे को रोज करे? Mentally it feels like 4 years. ऐसा मेरे को.
Kritin, now you know I remember stuff.
Oh.
I mean, she will remember such things. खुद की लाइफ तो
Okay, wait करो.
इतना भी सच नहीं बोलना है.
Okay. I'll change the topic. Yeah. So there's
Okay.
this series
Wait करो.
which is going to come in Netflix known as the 3 Body Problem.
भाई पहले हम लोग प्लेलिस्ट डाल रहे हैं.
Yeah.
प्लेलिस्ट बना लेते. हाँ.
அது வரைக்கும் நான் சொல்லிருக்கேன்.
अरे कृतिन साहब आज ही रेकमेंड कर देगा तो नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में क्या बोलेगा?
Both है यार, both. I have a lot. I consume
Okay.
a lot of.
So Rishikesh, what were you recommending?
Kalyana Malai song, Tamil.
Kalyanam.
the fourth one that you saw, the previous. No, not this one.
अरे तू नाम स्पेल करना.
Malay.
remove him.
ये
Yeah.
Yes, that one.
That's the first one.
चलो ये है first one add. Next.
And I'll also say same K word. Kanmadi Anbodu Kaadal.
Oh, lovely song.
Kanmani.
Anbodu Kaadal.
That's the first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's basically a guy who's writing a love letter and it gets into a song.
Oh, it's pretty cool. Nice. Okay.
Both are really good song. And if you listen to that the Kanmani and Bodu song, you can literally see the scene by hearing.
Nice, dude. Pretty cool. सही है. Okay. So next person who is going to recommend?
Shivani.
Kritin. हाँ शिवानी बोलो.
मैं बाद में जाऊंगी. कृतिन को बोलना.
हाँ कृतिन बोल.
Okay, there's this new song which I heard.
Fiend बोला.
Fiend.
I saw that story.
Yeah.
Kritin goal.
It's a new song which I heard.
No
Japanese.
New World, Mass of the Forgotten.
Yeah, there's a
Name of the song.
Yeah, the name of the song is No New World. Mass of the this is the band's name.
No New World. This is the band's name, dude. Huh. First song.
Yeah. Like sort of
Okay.
like chill. I don't know what is the lyrics, what does it mean, but yeah, it suits you down. So wait, one more song which I would recommend. Let me search.
Yeah, please.
The Tamil song which I recommend is that's this new movie known as Val in Tamil.
Oh, lovely song. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually even actually send this song to Guns. Like the part again.
Forgot to send the lyrics. It's actually from Tiruppugat. It's not a movie song. Yeah.
It's not a movie song, but yeah, this is Spotify. Okay, I send the link. It's Semman Magale or Magale. It's sort of it's sort of a small story about Lord Muruga. And there are just 4 to 5 lines. I don't know. That's what I have heard, like from searching on the internet. 4 to 5 lines from it. The whole song it like plays on loop, and so calming, so soothing. The whole song it's feel like be alive. Don't do anything. Just be in the moment. That's what you feel. But it's totally about different thing. It's about a small story.
That's nice, dude. Pretty cool. We have got 4 songs.
Yeah,
Fiend songs.
Fiend.
Venki. Yeah.
Vicky,
yeah.
Good songs.
We are making.
I want cringe songs. I will be recommending like fun, enjoy.
Anything.
Yeah. Anything works. Yeah. Please go on. Anything.
Ice cream song by?
Ice cream.
Ice cream खाऊंगी.
अरे अभी आना मैं.
ओ पिया.
Love that song.
क्या मस्त प्लेलिस्ट बनने वाला है.
मेरी भैंस को डंडा क्यों मारा?
It is such a fun song.
Such a superb song है. Superb song है.
बन्ना दे.
डंडा क्यों मारा तेरे खेत में चारा चरती थी तेरे बाप का मुंह डाल रही थी
Oh fuck dude. Okay wait. वेंकी ने और एक डाला आइसक्रीम. वेट पहले आइसक्रीम खाते हैं थोड़ा.
Ice
Cream by Himesh Reshu. Yeah. Oh, I think it was.
It was the movie in which he acted also.
Yeah.
With the cap.
There's Honey Singh in that movie, guys.
No, is that the movie where he acts with the cap entire throughout a cap and K?
Yeah.
I watched it on Reels. That's all.
What? Selena Gomez.
What?
Oh yeah.
Like
Blackpink.
हनी सिंह मूवी में है बट फिर भी हिमेश रेशमिया के सारे गाने खराब हैं.
नो कमेंट्स. वो नाक से गाता है ना, वो निकल जाता है. क्या करें. सही है. ओके सो वी हैव गॉट लाइक प्रीटी गुड कलेक्शन टिल नाउ. सर जो तेरा चक्कर है.
शिवानी
आइसक्रीम भी है.
I'm trying not to give any kachra songs.
अरे तू दे ना कुछ भी दे, सब मस्त मस्त सॉन्ग है अभी.
See, it should actually signify what irrelevant story stands for.
इतना irrelevant कर. ये सत्यम किधर है?
सत्यम
sales team. भाई recommend
yes.
करना 2 गाने.
हाँ, मैं 2 गाने recommend करूंगा. Yes, of course.
Yes.
One is गवाह रहना by तला अंजू.
तू चैट में डाल, मेरे को कॉपी पेस्ट करने.
Cool.
recommend
One minute.
मैं recommend कर रहा है, तू लिख. और भाई निखिल, you remember हर टाइम मैं जब शो पे आया हूँ मैं कुक कर रहा होता हूँ.
हाँ प्लीज करना भाई.
That's what we are starting now.
Yes. Yes. Tacos बनाया last time. उसके पहले भी tacos बनाया.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
sing
was
for the
about to
moment.
say that song. Sing Eminem.
अरे
Yeah.
Okay, sales team, we are
मतलब
best friends
Eminem
now.
को without recommend किए मैं जा ही नहीं सकता कहीं से.
Yeah.
Sales team, we are my best friends now.
And also I was about to recommend Till I Collapse.
Like collabs.
Till I collapse. Yes.
हाँ,
We are
Till I
best friends
Collapse.
now.
Till I collapse
We are
is
best
pretty
friends.
cool.
Best friends forever.
Yeah.
आज ही मिले हैं.
Yeah, bro. He recommended Sing for the Moment.
Oh fuck it. I agreed. Sing for the moment is brilliant.
It's right there. When you write
Yeah.
sing, that's the first song that comes up. Nice.
अरे क्योंकि मैं सुनता है रे इतना, इसलिए वो है. एल्गोरिथम नहीं है.
Next episode, I'll say some underrated songs of Eminem.
100%.
I have my
underrated.
recommendation.
Yay.
Come on Shivani.
Yes.
Hey Shivani.
आगे
I
गाया
had to
ना
go
तो मैं
there.
तेरे को पीटेगी. बहुत
Sorry,
बार
go on.
था.
I have one more song.
Sorry.
D12. Respect for
D12.
my brother.
चलो
D12
सही.
Respect for my brother.
D12.
This entire song is
D12.
crazy.
My band.
My band. चलो सही.
Another
डाल दिए.
This another like,
हाँ, Good Die Young. It's really good.
Jump to first 100. D12 The Good Die Young.
really
Okay.
good song.
Nice. The Good
Also
Die
Lose
Young.
Yourself. Prelude.
The
That's
good, the bad, and the ugly.
No, so
Good
the
Die
whole
Young.
song, you have to know the context of what's happening in the rap scene that time.
Is it by Scorpions?
No, D12.
No.
D12. Dirty
D12.
Dozen. Dirty Dozen.
I think some member died during that song.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't remember the name.
Yeah.
नहीं है ब्रो, यहाँ पे नहीं है. इतना मस्त सॉन्ग है कि Spotify में अवेलेबल नहीं है. वो
Yeah,
लोग
good.
अलग से कर रहे हैं.
Yeah, it's really good song. So they rap about how like most of the people how they rap about how their friends died, and all of their friends died when they're like pretty young, like in 20s or in the teens or everything. So they talk about how they can't like move away from that or move out of that in the song. So 4 to 5 people will come and rap about it.
If you can find it, can you send it to me? Because
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
able to find it here. Yeah.
It's in my list. It's in my Spotify.
Yeah, please send me. तो मेरे को लिंक भेज दे. Shivani, what are your songs? Shivani, please.
My first one would be गाता रहे मेरा दिल.
Oh,
Going
hits the
back to the
spot.
classics.
अरे गाता रहे मेरा दिल, तू ही मेरी मंजिल. ओह
Thanks Nikhil.
अरे नहीं. I saw that coming. But anyway, go on.
Second would be this song from Coke Studio, Lathe di Chade Diye Band Diya.
Oh yes. हाँ.
This is a song I discovered like a couple of months ago, and I listen to it
Yes.
every single day. It's damn good. It
Beautiful
surprises you
song.
every 2 minutes.
A beautiful song. Pakistan Coke Studio is next level.
I agree.
Let's
I have one
next level. Yeah, please. बोलो.
मैं एक और recommend कर सकता हूँ. Sorry.
हाँ,
If I'm
please,
getting anyone.
please. बोलो. Come on. मजा आएगा.
ये आजकल मैं बहुत सुन रहा हूँ. Losing My Religion. REM.
Oh, bhai, I love that song.
Yes. Superb. That's it. Cool.
भाई,
Done.
तो recommend कर ही रहे हैं तो मैं एक और डाल दूं.
हाँ कर. तू चैट पे डालो, चैट में. हाँ.
हाँ.
Kites. हाँ सही. Okay. Kites.
Haryanvi indie folk song. I've never thought I would really. I would
Oh,
recommend.
really?
It's Kitse or Kitse,
Haryanvi
right?
indie folk song.
Yeah,
Kitse, yeah. I found it in a reel recently. It's too good. It's too good. It's too good.
The video is also
Nice.
beautiful.
The video is also good. Video is also good.
Yes. Public, अभी next time ना जो भी बोलो ना song recommend तो बोलो because
Yeah.
chat में भी दिखेगा नहीं. Type and बोलो. Yeah. कि क्या recommend कर रहे हो.
Cool.
Mine
Cool.
is by Cage the Elephant. The song Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. मेरे को जब कोई डेडलाइन रहता है ना इसके गाने सुनती है मेरा काम जल्दी हो जाता है.
I'll finish my quote of one cringe song. It's
Go on.
It's Mutta Kudutha Mayakari.
Hey,
Such a cringe song, but it's like fun. If you understand Tamil,
Yeah,
it's
I
really
can agree.
Mutta Kudutha Mayakari.
the worst cringe song.
I was about to suggest Machakota Ballarigi. That's fantastic. That's what a vibe, dude.
Vibe है bro. ठीक है. Next con.
दो तीन cringe डालो please.
Cringe.
रुको,
This is
हाँ,
cringe.
कुंडी
गणपति
लगाना
बोल.
सही है फर्स्ट. कुंडी लगाना सही है.
सालो ये मेरा algorithm fuck कर रहे हो तुम लोग.
आ गया देख. डॉक्टर पल्लवी श्याम सुंदर. नाइस.
कौन है?
तो कुंडी लगाने बोल रही थी.
नाम में डॉक्टर है देखो. कुंडी लगाना सही है. नाम में डॉक्टर है. वो मतलब कुछ नेक्स्ट लेवल प्रॉपर मेटाफोर डाल के.
So that's the first one. In Tamil, you have Machakota Pallarigi. I'll spell it out. MOCHA.
MOCHA. Sorry. MOCHA.
AO. Ah, the
आ
first
गया,
song.
आ गया.
Right
आ
there.
गया. Headshot. मेरा algorithm fuck हो गया. सही हो गया. सही.
And one from Hindi, okay? गुम
बाबा
है किसी
जी
के
की
प्यार. No. गुम है किसी के प्यार में.
क्या? गुम गए किसके प्यार में. हाँ.
गुम है किसी के प्यार में. I found
हाँ,
parallels between this
हाँ,
song and Kanmani Anbodu Kadala.
हाँ.
Kept
Yeah.
it up.
Nice song. ठीक है.
One last song.
बोलो.
I keep forgetting. This is by Farida Khanum. अरे
रुक. फरीदा खानुम.
RI.
I have one more song.
Farida
This is
Khanum.
from Om Shanti.
आज जाने की जिद ना करो. Yeah, that's the song.
आज जाने की जिद ना करो. Oh fuck dude. क्या गाना है. There are multiple. There is one Roop Kumar Rathod ka, which is a great song of आज जाने की जिद ना करो. Also, sorry. बता. Sorry.
Arjit Singh also sings, but I like the original. Farida Khanum's live version. Live version
क्या?
is amazing.
आज
जाने की जिद ना करो.
फरीदा खानुम का ना.
That one. नहीं कोक स्टूडियो नहीं अगला.
ये वाला.
हाँ.
Cool. ये perfect. OG any day.
कोक स्टूडियो
OG any day. हाँ. OG any day. Also, yeah, Rishikesh.
Oh,
you were saying
this is
something.
also good. Bro, you listen to a lot of raps.
And one English song from Pink Floyd.
ऋषिकेश को बोलने दे.
Sorry. I'll just end with
देख
this.
No, he can finish.
Pink Floyd's "Shine Along You Crazy Diamond."
Oh, nice.
बहुत प्यारा
Who
गाना
said
है.
it? Who said it?
It's amazing.
Ganpati said it.
Oh, nice song. Nice.
It's slow, very slow, but amazing song.
Hey,
Abhi I believe
Rishikesh, go on.
Chandrayaan 3 landed on north side of the moon, na dark side of the moon. तभी वही एल्बम भी सुन रहा था.
The bluff hard itself.
It's a very, if you are like
I was
into
about
like
to
Desi
say-
hip hop, you would like this song.
एक
I was about to say Om
ऋषिकेश
Shanti
बोल तू. हाँ
Om
बोल.
Shanti Om. That
हाँ.
Anko
Om Shanti Om.
आंखों में तेरी.
आँखों
lovely
में
song.
तेरी. वाह.
I remember that song.
No, Ajab si.
दर्द डिस्को.
दर्द.
लड़की को देख के दर्द डिस्को याद है. हाँ.
That is a fun song. I can't deny
It is.
Yeah.
All hot girls, put your hands up.
Divangi.
Om Shanti Om.
ओके वेंकी क्या रेकमेंड कर रहा था बोल जरा.
निखिल तूने बोला था.
रुको अभी. ऋषिकेश गाना गाएगा ना वापस
No.
रुक इसकी गांडी पड़
That's been a complete misunderstanding.
गई ओके ऑल हॉट गर्ल्स यहाँ पे
That was a weird pause.
ओके सो
I
पहले
was
तो
suggesting good songs. You can also add Bag Dike Boss to it.
भाग डी के बोस
Bag.
And same movie का Segal views.
Yeah.
ओ
Belly Belly का?
सही है
भाई
Belly
best
Belly का
song.
सेगल बोस
Oh, that's the
I
song,
like
right?
Sweetie also. Okay, from that.
Sweetie, तेरा प्यार
चाहिदा. Hey, that's the song, right? They said.
I remember this song, Honeymoon Trap.
शायरी
सजना बेदाड़ी
आज सुन रही थी मैं.
तू ही तो मेरा संसार है
ऐसा मेरा प्यार
है ओके तुम लोग जो चैट पे डाला था वो गया है अभी इसलिए बिकॉज इट्स कन्वर्टिंग इन सम अदर प्लेस सो
I said introduction by Faris.
इंट्रोडक्शंस हाँ इंट्रोडक्शंस ओके
No, only introduction by Faris Shafi.
Faris
Yeah, that's-
Shafi.
हाँ.
सही एक किसी को ऑर्गेजम आया यहाँ पे
मेरे को
लिजिट ऑर्गेजम आया
Hey, and
वेंकी ने
also,
लास्ट ईयर एक गाना इंट्रोड्यूस करवाया था when we were in Goa.
ओए सही है यार हाँ कोई
Moon
बोल
River?
रहा था इधर हाँ.
there's this song called Moon River by Jacob
Moon River,
Collier.
हाँ.
I mean, this is a song to listen to when you're stoned.
already
yes.
25 songs in
No,
2 hours.
हो गया
No.
अभी
Not
we'll-
this one.
we'll
Not this
round
one.
it.
Not this
हाँ.
one. Not this
So?
one. Moon River by Jacob
Sinatra.
Collier. नहीं. Jacob Collier.
फ्रैंक
And
सिनात्रा
एक और song. Sorry.
Yeah.
एक और
बोलो.
song.
Jacob
वेंकी
Collier is the.
इसको
हाँ. Sorry. Go on.
एक करके बोलो भाई हाँ
हाँ नहीं पहले
हाँ.
you finish.
सत्यम बोल अभी हो गया उसका
हाँ,
बोल
मैं कह रहा था कि वेंकी सॉन्ग को हेट करेगा it's really good. Sadness by Enigma.
ओहो व्हाई वुड वेंकी हेट दिस बताना जरा
Because-
व्हाट इज द बैक स्टोरी
बस इसमें कोई सॉन्ग नहीं है बेसिकली ये सॉन्ग एक्चुअली लैटिन लैंग्वेज में है बस इस सॉन्ग में आई एम श्योर सबने सुना है ये बट अभी याद नहीं आ रहा होगा एक बार सुनोगे तो याद आ जाएगा
अभी
Like it's
डाल रहे हैं ना
that
प्लेलिस्ट
popular.
में ओके सो और 4 सॉन्ग बस उसके उसमें से 4 मेरे हैं बिकॉज मैं एक भी नहीं डाला है
हाँ. Right.
माय डिक्टेटरशिप हियर ओके जस्ट से सो रुको और कुछ है क्या देखते हैं रुको सो माय फर्स्ट रिकमेंडेशन व्हिच आई वुड लाइक एक मिनट रुकिए जरा
We're going through your playlist.
नहीं रुक हाँ सो माय फर्स्ट सॉन्ग इज किसका रास्ता देखे
Love it.
इट्स बाय किशोर कुमार सो अगर आप लोग को नहीं मालूम है प्लीज गो लिसन सुपर सॉन्ग वेरी लवली सॉन्ग किसका रास्ता देखे ठीक है तो ये है फिर देयर इज कोक स्टूडियो का आतिफ असलम का ताजेदार रहम
Oh, bhai, such a beautiful song. And I
इज
remember
सच अ ग्रेट सॉन्ग
Bhai, this has
ताजेदार रहम
there are certain songs which become saving grace, right?
या
This is one of those songs for me.
Are you guys
and
listening
when Atif Aslam just goes when Madire chale and it's such a वो पूरा जो stretch है ना that 3-4 minute stretch is so good like I love this song 10 minute का गाना है मस्त है please go listen तो ये डाल दिया now
I got a
there
Hollywood song. No, fuck, leave it.
क्या
I have a lot of songs.
या अभी मेरे को एक cringe डालने का है तो
डालो.
डाल.
Hey, अपना नाम डाल के देख.
निखिल डिसोजा अच्छा सिंगर है ब्रो निखिल डिसोजा एक्चुअल में अच्छा सिंगर है पर ठीक है रुक देयर वाज दिस अरे फैन चोट सुट्टा
Oh.
close to my heart and my lungs anyway perfect song सुनो ये ठीक है तो ये रहा
और
आज भी चूतिया है।
आज भी चूतिया है।
ओ भाई वो तो बहुत ही प्यारा गाना
गांड में डंडा चल
चलो डाल दिए गांड में डंडा।
वो कौन सा गाना है रे? मर गया मादर चोर करके एक गाना आता है। कौन सा
गाने का ये लाइन ये कैसा गाना था? लाइन नहीं याद है।
I know this.
Which song is that?
I know this. That is actually a meme.
Yeah.
Original song is different. I'll sing. Oh fuck.
चलो दो गाना और डालो बस। दो गाना 35 लकी नंबर 35 हो जाएगा।
या यो हनी सिंह एंड रफ्तार फर्स्ट
मर गया
सॉन्ग।
मादरचोद कौन सा गाना है?
नहीं वो नहीं कृतिन वो नहीं।
वॉल्यूम 1।
एक दिन मर जाएगा कुत्ते की मौत।
ये क्या गाना है भाई? ये क्या गाना है? ये इरविन स्टोरीज ना।
लोग बोलेंगे मर गया मादर चोर।
ला 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 ला।
Dude, I love this playlist, dude. इसमें SPB, किशोर कुमार, मर गया मादरचोद सब है।
भाई वो जो मैंने एक गाना बताया था,
गजल्स
मेरी भैंस
अरे।
को डंडा क्यों मारा?
ए भाई लिस्ट बनाना है
हाँ।
लेकिन आज 35 गाने बस है। ठीक है थोड़ा सा नेक्स्ट मंथ के लिए भी रखते हैं ना। गजल्स कैन बी नेक्स्ट मंथ। अभी फिलहाल just 2 more songs and we'll call it a day.
Hey, KK's this song, yeah, his first song.
हमने इसमें कोई प्योर रोमांटिक सॉन्ग ऐड नहीं किया, तो व्हाई नॉट बॉम्बे जय श्री का जरा जरा।
हो चलो
KK
सही
का
है।
फर्स्ट सॉन्ग था रे, तड़प तड़प एक दिल, फ्रॉम आई थिंक इट्स मार्चेस।
हम दिल दे चुके सनम।
ओह दिस सॉन्ग जरा
ओहो अपना ऋषिकेश आया हम दिल दे चुके सनम।
bro, the Tamil version is good bro.
Yeah, I mean she's versatile that way, but yeah.
Tamil version is good bro.
I got to go now.
I was thinking about तड़प तड़प एक दिल by KK, his first song.
चलो ठीक है एक इसके लिए भी कर लेते हैं लेकिन हो गया बस तड़प तड़प।
Oh, it's from
And
गाना bro, अभी और कितनी देर अपन लोग ऑनलाइन रहने वाले हैं?
हो गया बस अभी क्या पूरा रात
I'm gonna
करते
play around, but I'm gonna keep my mic and video off. Okay?
ओके कूल। तो ऋषिकेश you were saying some हम दिल दे चुके सनम।
That's the song he told.
You just added that.
Yeah.
नहीं इसका अलग है एक हम दिल दे चुके सनम
No,
करके एक
तड़प
अलग
तड़प
गाना।
song.
तड़प तड़प वो मूवी बोल रहा था।
ओह सॉरी यार बहुत ज्यादा ही ब्रेकअप वाला सॉन्ग है। तड़प से इस दिल। I love dude okay it's so cool अगर फर्स्ट सॉन्ग से अगर सुनते आया ना कोई I love how it ends. I love how it ends. I love how we have written a story. भाई I'm not even kidding, there's a proper story here. ठीक है रुको कल्याण मतलब ठीक है कणमणि ऑन बोर्ड नो न्यू वर्ल्ड ठीक है एंड इट स्टार्ट्स ठीक है मेरी भैंस को डंडा क्यों मारा आइसक्रीम सर्जो तेरा चक्रा है which is here is a lovey dovey versions okay losing my religion कुंडी लगा लो ठीक है आज जाने के जितना करो करेक्ट सेक्स प्रॉपर फिर देयर इज अजब सी देन देयर इज भाग डिके बोझ डिके फेयर इनफ देन आई कम विद अ रिलीजियस अंडरटोन किसका रास्ता देखे ताजेदार रहम देन वी गो भेंचो चुट्टा भेंचो आदमी चूतिया कांड में डंडा जरा जरा तड़प डिवोर्स we have an episode here guys done. Oh shit
वो बेस्ट है गांड में डंडा बट जरा जरा
and then तड़प
I think we have made a history today.
we are calling this episode to a close, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning into the episode. It was an absolutely fun time listening to or like recording this episode. I hope you guys loved listening to the episode as well. And the new panel member who came in between became an audience and also a panel member at the same time, Satyam, and who is also called sales team. Thank you so much for coming
Yes.
to the episode. It was really
I
fun
really had a
having
great
you.
time. Seriously, बहुत मजा आया आप लोगों से मिलके. Like मैं इतना interact करता नहीं first time, but it was such a fun thing. Really.
Awesome. That's so sweet of you. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in, and we'll be seeing you in more episodes to come. Venki, thank you so much for bringing Satyam in. And now he's cooking, so he's sort of out right now, cooking, doing stuff, doing adulty things. But anyway, thank you so much, Rishikesh. Thank you so much, Kritin. Thank you so much, Shivani. Thank you so much, Ganpati, for being a part of this beautiful episode. All the audiences who listened to the episode, thank you so much. And I hope you got some amazing recommendations from the episode and the playlist that we have curated for you and for us as well. So thank you so much for that. Please follow us on Instagram, which is the Irrelevant Stories. And if you have any queries and if you want to reach out by any means necessary and want to share your feedback or any content that you would like us to talk about, please suggest. And if you'd like to be a part of the episode as well, please DM us. So that'll be fun. Have fun, great time, have a great time, and consume all the content that we have shared. Thank you so much. See you in the next episode. Till then, ciao. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Ciao.